Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night. And the beer we're going for tonight hails from Greece. It's from the Olympic Brewery. It's this one, it is Mythos. And Mythos is a 5% premium Hellenic beer. And I had the chance to sample this in Athens a few years ago, but I couldn't because I was on medication and flying and all sorts of reasons why not. But anyway, I didn't get to try it. Lots of my colleagues did. They thoroughly enjoyed it. But I was sitting there drinking Coke Zero at extortionate €4.50 a bottle. Anyway, it's a lager. It's 5%. There's not an awful lot more I can tell you about it. In the UK, it's distributed by Carlsberg Marston's. But otherwise contains water, barley malt, maltose. Not sure what that is, but it's something to do with malt, I guess. Hops and yeast. And yeah, like I say, brewed by the Olympic Brewery. And it's a 500ml bottle. I picked this one up in Tesco's, I think it was. Was it Tesco's? I'm sure it was Tesco's. I don't really go many places. But Tesco's is the most likely candidate. But I can't be sure. It wasn't a lot of money, but I thought I'd give it a try because, yeah, it's about time I did. Anyway, not a lot more to say about it. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. The first thing I'm going to say is it's got a funny little top on it, right? Little pull thing. I've only ever had one beer with that before. It was a Russian lager. And that was all right, actually, to be fair. This one, oh, it's easy enough. Yeah, there we go. Pop. Sounds like champers, but it's not. Anyway, pouring into my vocation glass because we can, and I want to. And the pour is pale and lager-like. Actually, it's quite a bit pale. Nevertheless, as lagers go, it looks all right. It's crystal clear, pale golden straw colour with a decent off-white. No, it's pretty white actually. White head. There you go. It should be up close in the glass. Looks good. Some nice carbonation coming up from the nucleation points. Not a huge amount of it. You probably can't see. Yeah, you can just about see it there. But yeah, it looks all right. Let's have a whiff, shall we? Quite like that. It's hoppy. It is certainly a hoppy one. It's, shall we say, fragrant. And there is a little sharpness. Almost pepperiness coming through as well. Smells all right. Smells like an Athenian summer. Yeah. Wife and I have been contemplating a Greek holiday tonight, so that's why I picked this beer out of the fridge to sample. So it looks good, smells good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Body's decent. It's medium, good carbonation, plenty of it to push the flavour around the mouth. And as for the flavour, it tastes all right. It's fairly light in the malt presence. It's quite hoppy, slightly bitter, and I like that. It's a little grassy, not massively, a little bit, but it's pretty damn good, to be fair. I'll tell you what, it tastes even better on holiday somewhere in Greece. That slight sharpness of the hops comes through. That little bit of almost pepperiness is there as well. I don't know what hops it's brewed with, but I would not mind betting against SARS because it's got that like grassiness that I'm talking about. It's super clean, crisp and refreshing. It goes without saying. And I'm enjoying it. I'm just imagining sitting on top of the rooftop bar on the President Hotel in Athens, which is where I stayed before. It was lovely. I was drinking my horrible Coke Zero. Everyone else was drinking a good beer. And we were looking out at the sunset towards the Acropolis. It was lovely, and it's just bringing back those memories. And I can feel the heat on my face now. It's wonderful. And this beer would have made it even better. It's clean on the finish. light on the finish, refreshing, a little bit more malty on the back end than it is on the main flavour. And I like that. I do. I do. Oh, right. Scoreboard of joy time with the red pen of judgment at the ready. It's currently void of anything, as you can see there. Let's fill it in. So, revisit the pour first of all. And we've got a nice colour. It's typical lager, a little paler than I perhaps like it, but it's lager. And it's going to be a little bit more pale, that's for sure. It's clear as a bell. Head's lovely. It looks good. I can't think of any reason to not give it. I mean, like I said, I'd like more colour. I'm going to go to 0.9 on the visuals. It's still bloody good. It's very close to a full. The aroma is grassy, fragrant, shall we say, peppery, little hint of citrus in there, and a little bit of something else, man, which is a surprise given that it's in a green glass bottle. If it was a little less skunked, then it would have a full point. But I really like the aroma anyway, and I'm giving it a 0.9. The body is good. It's very good, actually. It's medium weight, good carbonation. It's just the right amount. There's plenty of it. It pushes the flavour around your mouth, and it's kind of fairly soft carbonation. I like that a lot, giving it a full point. And the same for the flavour. It's got plenty of hop flavour up front, a little bit of bitterness, little hint of that pepper, a little hint of grassiness. It's all very, very good on the flavour front, which for a mass-produced lager, it's very good. I'm going to give it a full point. And the finish, it's clean, crisp, and refreshing on the back end. Like I said, a little bit more malty towards the back end than it is on the main flavour, as those hops kind of fade fairly quickly, and you're left with that kind of, I want to say, welcoming, that moorish flavour, that you can just want another sip. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm going to give it a full point for the finish as well, which means we've got 4.8 out of 5 tonight for Mythos from Olympic Brewery. Would I buy it again? Yes, I would. And I'm hoping the next one I have is somewhere in Greece. Haven't decided where yet, but Athens is a likely contender for the history. Anyway, value for money. I did not pay a lot of money for this beer. So yeah, I want to say good value for money. But it can't have the full bonus because it didn't get a full 5 out of 5. Nevertheless, it's a decent, tasty beer. And it's got 4.8 out of 5 with 2 bonuses for good measure. There we go. So if you happen to find yourself somewhere in Greece in need of a cold, refreshing drink of the alcoholic variety, then Mythos is something you should absolutely try. It will go lovely with the gyros and the honey mustard, yes. And make sure you have your Freddo espressos the next morning to wake you up after a skinful of Mythos. It goes down well. Yeah, absolutely tasty beer, but definitely better suited for the hot summer than a dull, dank, miserable February afternoon, evening in the UK. So yeah, we'll leave it there and say, that's been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.